Hello there. Welcome back to your favorite channel. So how about your day? Is it all good? I hope you all have a good day. Today we are going to talk about an interesting topic that everyone wants to know. Especially this will be interesting to girls. 10 body language signs that tell he is into you. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss any of our informative content. Now, let's dive into this topic. Number 1, eye contact. This is the first sign, and it is all about prolonged eye contact. If he maintains eye contact with you for an extended period, it is a strong indicator of connection. His gaze is always focused onto you. It shows that he is fully engaged into the conversation and try to understand. Along with the eye contact, you can mention that his body language often aligns with his gaze. He might lean towards you, and it shows that he is not only looking at you, but also physically attracted to you. He maintains eye contact during conversation, showing he values what you're saying and finds it interesting. His eye contact is often accompanied by a warm smile. It shows that he enjoys your company genuinely. He tries to maintain eye contact during conversation, and it shows he values what you say. Remember, while prolonged eye contact is a strong indicator of interest, it's essential to consider other body language. Number 2, leaning in. Number 2 is leaning in. When a guy leaning towards to you during a conversation, it shows he is attracted to you, and it shows subconsciously. When a guy leans in, it often indicates that he's actively listening to what you're saying. He's focused on your words and wants to catch every detail. This body language conveys a desire to create a sense of intimacy. By getting physically closer, he's signaling that he feels a connection and wants to strengthen it. Leaning often goes with others' nonverbal attractions. When someone leans in, they're showing a level of comfort and trust in your presence. This suggests that they feel safe and at ease with you. Leaning in can also be a sign of respect and consideration. It indicates that he values what you have to say and wants to ensure you feel heard and understood. Number 3, mirroring your movements. This is sign number 3. If he mimics your body language, like crossing his legs when you cross yours, it's a clear sign of rapport and attraction. When he mirrors your movements, it's a nonverbal way of saying, we are on the same wavelength. Mirroring is a fundamental technique for building rapport. It helps create a sense of connection and trust between two people. It can also signify shared interests or mutual comfort. By mirroring your movements, he's deepening the connection and attempting to create a stronger bond with you. Mirroring is linked to empathy and understanding. Mirroring typically happens during positive and engaging interactions. It's a sign that he's enjoying the conversation and wants it to continue. When two people mirroring each other, it shows their interaction with each other and they like each one. Number 4, smiling and laughter. This is the 4th sign. If he frequently smiles and laughs at your jokes, even if they aren't that funny, it's a surefire sign that he enjoys your company. Laughter is a natural response to finding someone engaging and enjoyable. Smiles and laughter suggest that he feels at ease and comfortable with you. It's an indication that he's relaxed and happy in your presence. When a guy is into you, he often tries to create a light and enjoyable atmosphere. When he laughs at your jokes or finds joy in your company, it deepens the connection and makes the interaction more enjoyable for both of you. His smiles and laughter indicate that he's fully engaged in the moment and likes being around you. Smiles and laughter enhance mutual attraction. When two people make each other laugh and feel happy, It intensifies the positive feelings they have for each other. You can emphasize that smiling and laughter are clear signs of a fun and enjoyable interaction. Number 5, touching his face or hair. In number 5, we have touching his face or hair as a sign. Men often touch their face or adjust their hair when they're trying to look more appealing to someone they're interested in. Touching his face or hair is often a nervous habit that people display when they're feeling a bit anxious or self-conscious. Adjusting or touching the hair, beard, or face is a form of grooming behavior. He's subconsciously trying to look his best and make a good impression when he's around you. It can also be a form of unconscious flirting. By drawing attention to his face or hair, he might be trying to capture your attention and interest. While it's a nervous habit, it's often accompanied by positive feelings. Touching his face or hair can be a subtle signal of his interest. Subconsciously, he might believe that making adjustments to his appearance enhances his physical attractiveness in your eyes. It suggests that he's trying to look his best and impress you, even though he might be a bit jittery in your presence. Number 6, prolonged hugging. Sixth sign is that prolonged hugging. If he lingers during a hug and seems reluctant to let go, he's signaling a desire for physical closeness. When a guy is into you, prolonged hugging is a non-verbal way of expressing his affection and intimacy. A prolonged hug creates a special moment that is shared between the two of you. It is an opportunity to savor the connection and enjoy the worth. Extended hugging can also be seen as an effort to build stronger emotional bonds. Prolonged hugging can be a manifestation of his desire for more physical contact with you. It's a non-verbal expression of attraction. The desire to hug for a longer duration can reflect his deeper feelings and the magnetic pull he feels when he's with you. Extended hugging often conveys a sense of security and trust. Prolonged hugging is a way of savoring the moment and making it more meaningful. It is a way of saying, "I trust you." Number 7, dilated pupils. Dilated pupils is sign number 7. When someone is attracted to you, their pupils may naturally dilate when looking at you, a physiological response to heightened interest. When a person's pupils dilate, they become larger, and the color of the iris becomes less visible. Dilated pupils are often associated with increased attraction and interest. When a guy's pupils dilate, it suggests he's intently focused on you. It's a nonverbal cue that he's fully engaged in the moment and genuinely interested in what you're saying or doing. Pupil dilation can intensify the sense of connection between two people. Pupil dilation can also be a sign of arousal. It's not just about emotional attraction. It can reflect a physical response to your presence. When he's into you, his pupils may dilate in response to positive emotions and feedback from being in your company. Importantly, pupil dilation is often a spontaneous and unconscious response. He might not even be aware that his pupils are dilating. Number 8, pointing his feet towards you. Sign number 8 is all about his feet directions. If his feet are pointed in your direction, even if the rest of his body isn't, it indicates he's mentally focused on you. This body language sign is often unconscious and instinctive. Pointing his feet towards you creates an open and inviting body language. It's as if he's welcoming you into his personal space and wants to engage with you. His feet are directing his body and attention in your direction, signifying that he values the interaction. It's a sign of respectful body language. He's showing that he values your presence and the time you're spending together. It suggests a positive intent. This subtle sign can help deepen the connection and rapport between both individuals. It's a nonverbal cue that you can watch for in various situations to gauge his level of engagement and connection when you're together. Number 9, personal space invasion. Sign number 9 is personal space invasion. If he occasionally enters your personal space or touches your arm lightly during conversation, it's a clear sign of physical interest. Personal space invasion refers to a person's tendency to get physically closer to the individual they are attracted to. When a guy is into you, he may unconsciously or deliberately reduce the physical space between you two. Personal space invasion can create a heightened sense of intimacy. He's effectively breaking down the barriers that typically separate individuals. By invading your personal space, he's signaling his intent to connect with you on a deeper level. Personal space invasion often reflects his emotional engagement and the desire to strengthen the emotional bond between you. It's a tactic for creating a stronger connection and rapport. It signifies a strong interest and connection and is often paired with other body language and verbal cues that demonstrate his feelings towards you. Number 10, nervous gestures. Last sign is about nervous gestures. Nervous gestures can be subtle and may include fidgeting, tapping fingers, shifting in their seat, or other similar behaviors. Nervous gestures are typically unconscious actions that people display when they're feeling jittery or anxious. His nervous gestures can also indicate a desire to make a positive impression on you. He's aware of your presence and wants to ensure that he comes across in a favorable way. It's important to note that nervous gestures don't necessarily signal discomfort or negative emotions. Some guys might become more aware of their nervous gestures in your presence and consciously try to control them. But these gestures can still occasionally slip out. And there you have it. 10 body languages that tells he is into you. But remember that it is essential to recognize more signs together and try to understand each other's feelings. Also, communication is the best way to sort out any problem, so try talk more openly about your feelings. If you found this video interesting, give us a thumbs up and subscribe our YouTube channel. Then you will never miss our videos. So until next time, stay safe and happy. Bye.